secrets you wish really was part your life. Basic bullets, with no bullets. Does your wifey know you're begging for my notice? Promise you're the same, running for the meds. Sure you like my vibe, pass my candy on my wrist. Bad habits, little rabbit. Now sit down, you can have it. I see it when you walk my way. Nice big bed, come and play with me. Freak it dog, freak it dog. Got a whole lot of love for my dog. I see it when you walk my way. Nice big bed, come and play with me. Freak it dog.
So I'm just gonna be away for 1 hour. Please don't break anything. And I might have a surprise for you.
Give me a miracle. I need a syllable. Talking about big cash, that's the minimum. I'm done with this trash. Thought to be critical. Show me your mental state before we get physical. Pour some water in your cup, let it drip, drip, drip. Now look straight into my eyes and you sip, sip, sip. It's about time, let you shine. Take off that leash so that we can have some fun. I see it when you walk my way. Nice big bed, come and play with me. Freak it dog, freak it dog. Got a whole lot of love for my dog. I see it when you walk my way. Nice big bed, come and play with me. Freak it dog, freak it dog. Now show how freaky you are.
Testing 1 2 1 2. On days like today, you need a little cowbell in your life. Don't know what I would do without that cowbell. Love me some cowbell. Nothing like some good old cowbell to brighten the day when you need it the most. Cowbell. What would I do without you, cowbell, when the market is down? Somebody turn the lights on.
Sean! Be a gapper. Go turn those lights on.
Sean, don't make me fire you again. Why does he keep calling me Sean? Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the village idiot himself, Mr. Root Dog.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button.
What the hell?
Thank you very much.
Nailed it. What was that? Welcome to Late Night Crypto with Road Dog. Taking a look at the charts here tonight, looking at total 3 on the 6 hour. We got trend line, seems to be respecting. Will it continue to respect it? I don't know. We can only hope and pray. Some people are probably praying up a storm right now. Please don't let it go down anymore. Please don't let it go down anymore. So close to getting liquidated. Don't let it go down. Such can happen in the world of leveraged crypto, but in the world of spot, you're pretty cool. If you're doing it spot, baby, you're doing all right. Especially if you're choosing the king coin over here called Bitcoin. I got a makeshift trend line here, but on this particular time frame, it's kind of sloppy. I don't know, was it drawn on the daily? Looks like it's a daily time frame. 67,272 possible, a little lower, give a little give and take. Actually, I don't even like that trend line. Where did you come from, trend line? Get it together, Road Dog. Oh, give us worse news. 66,359. Oh, hell, now they're clicking off. There they go. See ya. Sorry, didn't want to hear that. Hey man, I'm just telling you what the price is. Some people follow it every day, and on the 1 minute, I'll tell you exactly where it is. No other channel does that. Well, that was a measure if possible. Just plus clear. 77,804. Would love to see that. I'd rather see it go up there than come all the way down here. Yet it is not. So Bitcoin. But you know what I like about it? I like that the 9 moving average is not crossed over that 21 moving average. That's important to me. Now, might it eventually happen? Well, yeah, like Bitcoin takes a nice big dump right here in the middle of the yard. Doesn't even look for the fire hydrant to hide himself. Just kind of, just right there, you know. Right by the wedding ceremony. When the bride's coming, yeah, at the perfect time, yeah. That kind of thing. Just taking a big dump right here. And then it might bring it down. That kind of dump. You know, the crazy thing is, there are rumors that a lot of the hedge funds are shorting, man. So they're shorting this idea. All these areas up here that we've reached, 73,000. Basically, anything above 70,000 seems like they're building shorts in the ETFs. Somehow, however, that may happen. Or another fund tied to it is the rumors that I'm hearing. I am not in the ETF world, but so great. Now we got that to contend with. Those tricky, pesky Wall Street types, they just always got something up their street. So what up, man? What's up with Bitcoin? What's up? Well, man, she may be doing a double top and doing some things you don't want to hear about right now. Cause for reals, there is a situation where, you know, come way back down. There's also situations where you can go back up. Oh, we're stuck in the middle, like that song, Stuck in the Middle with You. Clouds to the left of me, jokers to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. We just hanging out, trying to figure out just which direction she wants to go. And lately, they've been wanting us to think that she's coming down. Now, all my moving averages are telling me the momentum is wanting to go up. Well, the bigger time frames are telling me that she got a bigger move ahead of her. So I trust them a lot more than I do on these smaller time frames. If I want to get superstitious here, because we do that here on this channel every once in a while. Because Lucy's in this picture. For those who don't know, Lucy is the devil moving average right over here. She's the devil line. She just crossed over the 800, by the way. Now, I got a hypothesis that I haven't really went all out with, but I do know 100 crossing the 200 a lot of time frames. Sometimes you get a little pullback from that. Even though it's a big move on the macro, I just wonder, maybe we might feel a little pain with Lucy crossing that line because, well, she likes to inflict pain. That's just what she's about. But overall, she's coming over to the bright side, crossing the 800 like she should. And that will get all these little guys into a line. We can go ahead and dismiss Lucy. I'm sick of looking at her. So if that be true and our momentum be strong, what we got to fear for, man? We got this trend line right here. Remember this trend line? It retested over here. Looks like we're going to come down and do it again. Yeah. We also got a 100 moving average down in that area. So what are we looking at? About 66,658. That sounds like the devil's doing right through there. Let's go ahead and peg you. Oh no, get it. We're not a devil channel. We're not. We play for the other team. We don't play for the devil side. But I'm just saying, she's in the market. Might as well know that who's there. So guys, we got the dollar over here on the daily, just bouncing along, and it's at 105. That's actually pretty good. Dollar's not, regardless of what you're hearing, man, the dollar strength is turning around a little bit here. When you really zoom out, you know, she's starting to make a bit of a comeback. Of course, you know, that goes way back to 08 when we had, that was around crash time, wasn't it? And when Bitcoin was invented. Well, usually the dollar going up affects the markets in a negative way, and it looks like, you know, they definitely want to make the dollar look strong in the international market. So whatever smoke and mirrors tricks what they might have to just make this number look awesome before an election, I expect it to be into full force there. So my dollar be going up to, oh my gosh, where was it back here in September of 2022? July 2022. Where was our old Bitcoin around those times? July 2022. That was right when we were having all these great big crashes in crypto. Terra Luna, and then I think FTX was on down here. Just interesting to look at those kind of things. So basically, our altcoins are getting hit, man. They are. Total 3 is taking a dive, letting us know that the whole altcoin market, minus Bitcoin and Ethereum, are getting that little dumpy dump. But will this trend line hold, man? I don't know. If it doesn't, we're going to lose another, what, 60 billion can come out of this market? Come down to this area? Ooh, you're talking about that portfolio looking sick. Well, what happened to this inverted shoulder, head and shoulder? It never confirmed. That's what happens when you call things out way too early before they ever confirmed. When they don't confirm, kind of makes you look kind of silly. Until the next day, and you just glide on past it, and everybody's forgotten, and then you call the, you know, whatever else. up, down, middles, and ends, and then claim to be right the next day. Seems to be what the algorithm loves. So to please the algorithm, Bitcoin could go way up here, or it could go sideways, or it can come down. And then tomorrow I'm going to tell you I was right. I can show you 3 different ways on 6 different time frames that cover all those scenarios. And by gosh, somehow we'll just claim the correct one the next day. Shout out to everybody who's hanging out with me. I'm in a weird mood tonight. Trades are down, portfolio's down. I'm in drawdown. I don't like drawdown. Drawdown sucks. I'm in risk management mode, just nurturing and you know, taking care, making sure you're okay. You're not scared, are you? Okay, you're still in range, all right? You know, all right, making sure. Don't have to shift nothing around. All right, I don't want to shift nothing around. We just want to batten down the hatches with this little storm, and maybe if there's a good deal, I might nibble a little bit because I get hungry. If there's enough, you know, there's just a good deal just right there in front of us. Get those coupons out. Let's go. Might go shopping a little bit, but otherwise we're trying to see what the heck is going on here. Cause Total 3 been nasty. She been all nasty. Come down here towards the bottom of this trend line. That trend line better hold, man. Don't mean to scare you, on the 2 hour Total 3 got the death cross. Dun, dun, dun. That kind of nasty. I'm just saying, you know, Lucy's right up there. Right there she is. Knew she was right in the mix. Just right there. Look for the devil, you will find her. Let me get my chat box working one more time. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3. What comes after 3? So we got Brackish Adventures. How's it going, Mr. Brackish? A Southern boy hot right there. We got Joe from Trade Intuition. Sam Webb. Crypto 420. Dr. Ming. Quarter Crawler. Hey, welcome to stream, my man. Or woman. Or other, in between, uxt, whatever. I just gotta narrow it down to one pronoun called dog. Welcome, dog. Arr! Let's take a look at some altcoins. If y'all don't mention any, you're gonna look at the ones I'm gonna look at. They maybe bore you to tears. Hey man, I used to look at a coin called Banana Coin, and I did play this. I mean, it wasn't really a trade. It was kind of like a let's throw some in there and hold it for a minute. Banana gun. I'm gonna zoom out to the daily. Cause she's doing pretty good, actually. She's around $27 when I was playing with her. So yeah, we used to hang out, you know. When was it though? Was it May? No, it was. Wasn't it? The 27? I can't remember. Anyway, she got up as high as $58, which I was not paying attention. Man, that would have been a woulda, coulda, shoulda been nice. But what's happened since I've looked at this when she went up and then came down and retested the trend line? Happens a lot after you forget what's going on. You're like, you forget where you come from, and then you come back and kind of want to retest those lower areas, make sure that that was a solid. Man, is that trend line going to hold? Apparently it is, and now she's just off to the races again. So, banana gun. Well, our gun's made of bananas. Let's see what you're going to do. Swing low to swing high. Tell me where I need to buy. And 618 Fibonacci bouncy bounce. I likes the 618's bouncy bounces. Swing high to swing low. Tell me where you're gonna go, baby. Depending on the market, she can get a strong move up to there. However, the more reasonable targets to look for, based on Fibonacci probabilities, my personal opinion by my strategy, stolen, adapted, and misinterpreted by the greatest minds, or interpreted by from the greatest minds. Whatever. I think these could be some. That's you're the wrong color. What are you trying to say? So around just a little shy of $68, man, from 43. Can't you do it? Then can you do it, my friend? I fully expect that she might. She got a little rejection here at the 786 around the $51, but you know, she could make it up a little higher. You're looking for some kind of short-term thing to take some profit? Well, I would recommend these area about a 55. It's a nice rounded number. You might want to front run it just a little bit because you know how they are. You know, with them 55. 55 is a nice little nickel, double nickel number. Yes, I put my order there, they will stack up above, and then you put your order on top of mine, but yet mine gets hit in yours just no. Je ne sais pas. C'est la vie. $54.86. Looks like an adorable little target. Just to pay yourself on a banana gun. I might keep that in mind. Pay myself a little bit on banana gun. We got this nice little trend line going right there. A 1 hump, a 2 hump, a 3 hump, a possible dump. See how far we can hump this little baby to the upside. What the heck is wrong with you, road dog? I gotta take a look at this one. This one's called Trimp, and you know, I've done the Elon Musk thing. This is one of them meme coins. But this one's like at $1. What's up with that? And why? How did I not know about this one back in April? Why am I just now noticing it? Oh well. My, she's up there, ain't she? She did her doings getting up in that area. So we got like a support resistance flip area here. If we kind of nail it, figure that little guy out, maybe we'll come to a bigger time frame. Can you help me? Can you help me, baby? How did that do? That looks like that did pretty good. I'll settle for that. I'll compromise with that. We'll make you big and fat. Does this harm a fat? Big and lovable. So might we head down to this area for trip? And possibly even further. That's a 0.5 fib area right there too. So I want to just take you up just a hair since I saw that. Put you right on that 0.5. Dow theory says 0.5 is a good target to go with, and of course in just Fibonacci theory we're going to look for 69 just because it could get there. Let's not forget where we came from. And know that these trend lines have a good chance to be retested. But not saying we have to do that. She got some other little lines she can respect, but she's looks to be topping out there. Ichimoku Cloud's coming into play, saying a little down and dirty wouldn't hurt this one that much. Are you going to short Trump? Trump. Oh my gosh, are we there? We're in Game Land or something. Fast forward, Mom. Justin Grispo says, where's Caspa headed, man? She was around 16 cents last time I looked. Still about 16. I got some target down there at 15.2. I think that's in case it just doesn't quite come down there, but I also got this trend line that really suggests that. Woo! Still right around 15. Overall, it looks. But here on the daily, we've got the 50 crossing the 200, which is in trendline strategies. That's a golden cross. It is technically a buy signal. I'd say it doesn't mean buy now, but buy the next pullback. It usually works in your favor. You have to figure out when that pullback is. Is that going on right now? Could be. Could it go further? Could. I would say when she stops pulling back, it might be a sign to look for. However, smaller time frames, still want to try to dump her down more. Why? What you got against Caspa? Jealous? I don't want to move that to line. I want to draw that little line. That was just a little. I think that was like a Fibonacci level we put, just in case she moves to make a high or low. Just an area to look for. She may not decide to do that. She may decide, oh, watch me. Hey, you remember Gains for a Living and how hot it was and how it's just going to be the next greatest awesome, most awesome, spectacular thing? I haven't looked at it in a while. How's it doing? Oh man, that's the one that everybody was talking about so much. What happened? Why does that happen to ones that get talked about so much on YouTube? Why? Why does that happen? Welcome to crypto. I'm about tired of seeing. Well, nobody's shilling anything at the moment that I've really noticed, but ain't it wild when they do? Let's do a little Monday morning quarterbacking and establish a trend. Oh, I'm on the weekly, man. That's a big ass. Who's going to do this? A Degen's not going to do that on a weekly. Hell no. It's got to be on a 15-minute. Oh, well. One of these days, then. So much better, man. 3 days is a nice one. Man, anything where you can find a solid trend. Heikin-Ashi's really good for that. It really kind of helps you keep up with the trends. To play this little game. But right now, slip lurking down, man. What's up with GFAL? Gains for a living, man. You're going to make millionaires. That's what they were saying. Let's Coin will make millionaires. Gains for a living. Are you in gains for a living? Maybe I'm just picking on you because you're down, but everything's down right now. So what makes you so special? Gains for a living. People back in November last year. Shoot, even anybody buying in April of this year just got a big disappointment from you. 14.5 cents, man. I think she still got a chance to come down there. She hasn't quite tapped it just yet. Tighten up my lines. Oh, don't make me move it lower. Oh, we're gonna make me move it lower. But if you look at this in one of these little guys, they usually don't fall back that much. So like taking the measure move from here to here, it's probably not that going to be that accurate for you. There is a multiplier, it's like 40% or something if you want to get into all the details over at ThomasBukowski'sApparentsite.com. But you can kind of just wait for it to bottom and round out and stuff and, you know, bounce around through here. But gains for 11, man, I don't know. Maybe you were like, man, if it ever goes down to around 2 cents again, I want to get me some. And well, this is for you, buddy. A-Star is one that I like. I haven't looked at it in a while. I've got a bag of this. How's it there? It's got all the way up to almost 20 cents, about 19.8, I believe. This is Travis in the trend line. They're gonna start calling you Megaphone Boy. It's a road dog megaphone. Please don't. Don't do that. Never do it. Do I have something? Well, that's all kind of subjective, just depending on how I draw my trend lines there now, isn't it? Can't depend on that. I didn't go by my standard rules. This one, candle bodies to this new candle body. See if it gives us anything here. Maybe a hope. Maybe a hope and a prayer that there's a bounce here, because if they ain't, wow, those areas down there look kind of juicy. When I say juicy, I'm not, well, no, man. Might be an area that my degen would look into this, but my degen would also kind of consider this area, just, you know, paying attention to these moving averages. That 9 crossing that 50 is not the greatest look right now. I need to see some come up here. There's a few signs that maybe it might want to here on. I'm on the weekly chart, man, and stochastics are bottomed out. RSI is fairly oversold. She's still got a little bit more room to go. She's sitting around 36. This might be one to watch for a little while. If she starts confirming the bounce off of this trend line area, wow, well, but awesome to catch it, because it could probably make a nice little comeback, about 120 something percent. But there's no guaranteed right now. I'm not saying do anything. I'm saying watch it. Watch it. You need to see it. Let us see it make a higher, do something. It's got two little areas right here, the resistance right here at 10 cents. But I can't get the deal I got now. You could get a great deal at 8.7 cents right now by jumping on in. But if there is a 20% discount sale over this week, with FMOC coming out and giving the market makers just their field day, where everybody on their side wins a prize that day, the only losers in that game is going to be anybody trying to play the markets, in my personal opinion. Well, she might be 60 cents or 6 cents. And that's not a fun ride. So exercising a little patience at this point in the market, I think, is pretty nice, even though that's a nice juicy trade setup. That's too early to tell. So let's just fib her out, shall we? She's got more downside than she could come to. 7.3, 5.7. Those are some fib areas that often you can trust after this area has been rejected. So don't get hasty. Hey man, Road Dog missed it, man. Nobody's even looking at A-Star coin anyway, man. Come on, dude. Get something I'm into. Shadow token. Is that the one? Oh, is this the one? Oh. I believe you're the one. What's so great about you today? Nothing. Oh Shadow, you looked so good today, and whatever. What got you on my list, man? Why is you on my list, baby? They ain't doing nothing. You just lost the 200 moving average, baby. You ain't hot. We ain't gonna look at Shadow. Shadow look like she feeling under the weather. She lost in the dark, bumping into walls. Go toward the light, Shadow. That would be suicide for a Shadow, wouldn't it? No, it wouldn't. Would not be. You must have an object, though. You're object dependent, Shadow, aren't you? What the hell is Road Dogg talking about? Dude's just lost it. He just went crazy. So, Basenji, and I think this is the right one. Pretty sure this is the right one. $0.08. Topped up. How many times was this? 3 times on the 2-hour chart. We went to 11.8 cents, man. 3 times. Knock 3 times on the ceiling if you want me. Oh, baby. Wiki's through there. I don't want to put any limits on you, man. I don't want to put any limits on you, Benji. So this little guy was like at 22 cents. Or I'm not at 2.2 cents, hanging around 1.5 to 2 cents, and now it's at 9. Benji made Daddy very happy today. Thank you, Benji. Thank you for contributing to the Road Dogg Fund. I'm finding these to be, you know, an interesting way to try to slowly, it seems slowly, as I'm not going crazy, but grow some ETH on base. So that's definitely a hot move. If I had to do any kind of guesstimation on it, I'm looking for the standard rule of thumb, 3 humps on the top. That sounds crazy, right? But hear me out. Let's just play like a little game and see if it wants to play along with us. The 3 hump game. Might we be working on our 3rd hump? We might be. That 3rd hump could be a doozy. So don't fall in love. You're just there for the ride. 4 hours got the green dot blessing here on market cipher. Leonardo. So might we go up further, Benji? You're going to get me some more Ethereum, are you? Is that what you're up to, Benji? You might make it up there, Benji, to 14.1 cent. But I'm also going to look at 12.4. There's some shorter term targets that I think you might be able to nail that I need to watch out for from my personal little bag. That for some reason I happen to have gotten into at a nice little area, a nice little time. That would have been just dumb luck. Quite honestly. Mr. Miles, how's it going, Mr. Miles? How's it going, sir? Hope you're feeling better today. Things take a little while, though. Mr. Miles talking about Casper there. Mr. Miles says, I think we turn 15 cents into the next line in the sand. Next support, you think? It looks like it might be a good support area. It does. It's holding well. Mr. Miles says all these dumps will be reversed when the FOMC is done. Yeah, that's my theory on it too. Hope it plays out that way. Tinfoil Hat tells me the market does its pre-FOMC dump as usual, says Mr. Miles. The whales want to scare the normies into selling when we return to last week's prices. They can be devious. They know how to get the money out of the market. They know how to shake it out of people. They are very good at it. So low leverage or something that would let you, or a strategy, if you do have higher leverage, you got to have a bigger cushion in case things go south. So I don't know. I think you have to be smart and plan either using small leverage or going higher leverage with a lot less. I don't know, whatever. If you're even doing leverage, I don't even recommend you don't have to do leverage. You don't. And definitely not perpetual futures, man. If you're new to the game and somebody told you that that's the route to go, you will not find your financial freedom. It's highly unlikely you'll find your financial freedom this cycle if you're playing that game. Spot has its benefits. Spot is where a lot of the money is made. If you must do some kind of leverage, spot margin is the one that I found that gives me the greatest control. Crypto 420 says Brett. Did we just look at Brett? I am tired. I thought we did. Maybe we didn't. Well, maybe we'll do it again. Look, it's on repeat. Where'd you get up to 19 and a half and hasn't really done it much since there. Stochastics are starting to reset. That's kind of interesting. Price didn't fall too bad. You got more in you, Brett? There's got to be more history on this. Yeah, yes. Nothing more. Okay, good. Brett, yeah. We went with the... Make sure we get... Okay. This is base Brett on CoinEx right here. This one's doable. Let me let's do a little look at Brett. Taking just a minute. There is a chance that that is a top. Doesn't mean that it has to be the top, but it could be. Regardless, it'll still play ball with our fibs. Give us some nice areas to look for. Get this a little bit cheaper, if it so desires us to have it cheaper. You usually don't get turnarounds at the 236 fib. This usually doesn't happen. When it does happen, it's amazing, and it could lead to a huge ass, nice ass parabolic move, but it doesn't happen very often. Usually, you at least come down to this 3/8 fib. That would put us at 13 cents for Brett, possibly. And still, a bounce off of that, maybe it plays around here for a little bit, consolidates a little bit, but a bounce off of that area would give you a very, very nice, strong move as well. I'm just trying to draw a line there. Like a But a place where you eventually see price usually touch down at, it just likes to do it a lot of times. Unless there's a bunch of momentum to take her higher. Take me higher, baby. Please don't sing. Please, for the love of all things good in crypto, don't ruin it for us. Got a little bit of confluence right there with me angles, ladies and gentlemen. It might suggest that these areas here, but just a little shy of 10 cents, might come into play for our old friend Brett. Mr. Brett, might you be coming down to retest this area? We never know. Not until it happens, baby. But right now, she's looking not horrible. She's had a good run, man. Even if you went with the old standard measure move, would have gave you a nice little target to shoot for. Yeah, doggies, right up there at 16.2 cents. We called it live right here on the Road Dog Crypto channel. It was after the fact, but yet we still call it live. Don't let him get off on that technicality, y'all. Y'all need to pick up some rocks and start throwing it at your TV screens right now. They're having a sale down at Blockbuster. Is there a Blockbuster? Somebody please. Get this puppet some coffee. He's losing it. Sinverse, man, that's one of my gaming plays. It still is. I got it moonbagged. Well, she's not been doing so great lately. She's been coming down to, gosh darn it, almost prices where I got into her at. She double topped up here just at 1.8 cents area. Interesting play. It's like Grand Theft Auto for blockchain. How well will she do, man? I don't know. For a big play, I mean, this is a possibility for Sinverse where she could just be making a big PH fat AZZ as bottom here. But eventually come back up to around the 2 cent area is what I'm gonna look for. But man, that could take a while. I don't know. We got our 886 Fibonacci coming in 0.004-ish area. I'm actually going to set a little alert there. If I can never draw a line. Draw a line. She gets there to let me know what's happening with you, baby. Look, dummy. That's my message when she gets there. Come on, baby. I need you to get up. Do something gorgeous inverse. She has gotten up to 6 cents before, just to let you know. So small game in play. You know, those gaming plays get hot every now. They have their little seasons, so this is one of mine that I play. I think I looked at this one before, Pixel. I don't have any of this one, but I'm kind of curious about it. And she might be in an area to be curious about it. So she got above this area, but didn't hold it. Lost it. She's in the range. Oh, look at that shoulder of that head. And that broken arm going down to 0. So we can only look for this area or somewhere really close to it. 34 cents. 34 and a half-ish. Might be coming into play. If you get technical, you can pull out your fibbies, look for a 786 area there and an 886. She's at a 786 area right now as we speak. So it could bounce from where she is now. That would be a cool thing to see. Could come down as low as 36 on that 886, or just dropping down to 0. Oh my god. This is one that a lot of people have been looking at though. I want to take a look at it over on here. Pixel, look at it and see what Tokenmetrics has to say about Pixel. Investor grade. Trader grade has got a buy signal right now. But I'm looking at investor grade. All-time low is 33 cents. All-time high was $1.01 according to this. I feel like we looked at this, haven't we? Total supply is 5 billion. Circulating supply is 771 million. Market cap is a little under 300 million. Valuation grade 4 points. Okay, so this one is extremely overvalued. This one's what it says here anyway. Fundamental grade 50, total investor grade 44, valuation grade of 4. I think this one gets a narrative behind it. And maybe the narrative has just been starting to hit off again, but I don't like what I see there. Not crazy about that idea at all, to be honest with you. So, yeah, pass. I just, I'm not crazy about that at all. And she may do fine. It may just be fine, but the chart's not horrible, but I'm just not impressed with the token. It's 38 cents, and they got a lot of tokens they can end up dumping. Sleek Hole said hopefully everything reverses back after FOMC. Yeah, the bigger time frames for Bitcoin look good to me. Total 3 though, that one she's at the bottom too. It's not horrible. So a bounce off of this trend line would be awesome for total 3. That's really what we need for total 3. What is my computer doing? That's interesting. I'll pull Mr. Elliott Wave out here on the daily for total 3. A 3, this would be a 4 wave, and we should be working on getting a 5 wave, which would be either double topping or going higher. Well, Mr. Elliott, I like the way you're thinking on that. That's bullish in his. According to Mr. Elliott, we should be heading on up. If we don't, we can blame it on Elliott. It's his fault. Elliott, you thought it was going. You thought it was going up. So Elliott likes it on the bigger time frame. Indicators are kind of bottomed out, or can be resetting. The stochastics are bottomed out anyway. RSI is at 38. There's still some downward possibilities for some of those indicators. But it's kind of like what we looked at earlier, a few days ago. Sunday, I guess. I'm expecting a lot of chop and low sentiment, and especially during this FOMC week, a lot of that. But the bigger indicators, like for the weekly and everything else, especially on Bitcoin, they look pretty good to me. They don't even look too bad here, even though Market Cypher's got a red dot saying, "Oh, I'm gonna tank it." I'm not concerned about that. It is getting, Total 3 is a little bit tired at the moment, but Bitcoin. Oh my God, you just gave me a red candle on the monthly Bitcoin. It's going to zero, it's official. Bitcoin's going to zero. Market Cypher says so. Being on the monthly, that's something to look for, but it's not confirmed. You still got. What's the tell now? I mean, you could, or you could just kind of be patient and wait, because man, the 2 week looks really good. We're above the 9 moving average. We're above the 9 moving average on the weekly. Man, I think Bitcoin looks good on the bigger time frames. Above the 9 moving average on the 5 day. It's just the daily, man. Just the daily. But it's not even ready to cross. So there's hope. That's the hopium I'm selling. Sniff it up like Joe Biden. Fresh shampooed hair. Has its own scent, a Yankee Candle. I'm Joe Biden and I approve this hairspray. Mr. Miles says, decide yet if you'll pick up some Caspa memes end of this month or early July. I am still undecided. I'm sure if they make it easy and fun, I gotta look for the apps or whatever to do that, I'm sure. But if I get some Caspa over there on the wallet to do whatever it is, then yeah, I'm sure I probably will. But that should help Caspa. That should help Caspa grow, I would say. Sleeko says ABT. Arc block. Did you touch my trend line? What you doing? Touch my trend line, man? Why you touch my trend line? Sometimes you gotta put them on their toes. Hey man, you need to turn around and go the other way, man. You ain't welcome here, man. You need to kick rocks, man. Beat feet. Don't hang around here. Ain't safe around here for you at night. Turn around and run. He's telling you to run. I think it listens. I think it's listening. That's it, Toby. Go the other way. Run. Run like your life depends on it. Don't come back. Hopefully that will help. I like the trend line. I mean, it needs to hold. It should hold. We want it to hold because we want to see some other possibilities. She pulled the old Baker-Rooney on us with this nice break above here and then come back in. You gotta watch for that, just because we break out of these things and they have the chance to really take off really good. They can also come back in. I've seen them where they've even go up here and hit all these targets, or even come up, maybe even hit their measure move, but just dive right back into the pattern. What's cool is that we got the 200 moving average here on this particular time frame, the 8 hour. So we might find some support there. Otherwise, you've always got the danger of these things just crashing to the downside. Now, if we were in a more of a bearish market or the bear market, it would be a godsend even to get a move like that, much less. But yeah, you would definitely expect these always to fail. But we're not in that market anymore. We're in a more bullish market now, where we can actually find support in these areas and see things even can make a comeback and make higher highs. So we're in a good spot. So this one to me looks good. The momentum is moving up here on the 8 hour time frame. RSI is buried at 25, just a begging, and it's even got bullish divergence on that. Wow. That's usually a good sign to look for. It's not really showing up on the daily where it needs to count more. I put my buy zone over here, but I don't want to cheat anybody else. Oh, the buy zone's different. Buy zone's still good, baby. Buy zone's still good. Arrgh. It's looking weird with the weird music. So been told. Market Cypher's giving you a little bit of a warning though, saying that she might drag this down a little bit as much as she can. Get you all scared out. May come back down and hang around these $3.15 areas. May drop below it. Still, she got a good chance to bounce back, my personal opinion. But she breaks the trend line. It's over, man. It's over. Ah. Maybe. Hardly likely it's over, but I don't like to see things break trend lines. Unless I'm betting on them to go the other way, then I kind of like it. I feel like I only look at meme coins anymore, and that makes me sad when I really sit down and think about it, because I'm like, what is happening to our crypto space? But it's not much different when I really look at it from back around 2013, 2014, and that time when they were just taking copies of Bitcoin and maybe even applying it to different things, like Litecoin put it onto script, and then there's a lot of other script spin-offs from that, from Litecoin. That, and it's like meme coins back then. Everything had a little project. Bill Murray had a coin. Bill Murray, the comedian, I don't think he developed it, but one was put up for like his foundation or something. But it's like, it was the same thing as meme coins. You'd have a coin for this and a coin for that, and whatever reason, and a lot of it was memeish. It was popular, and then that was a big part of the market, the early market. So it's not much difference, just that now that we can make them a lot easier on these chains, rather than having to copy the source code or whatever. Because each coin was its own chain technically back in those days. .004, are you coming out of turbo, or are you going to stick where you got here? I think it can. It may take a little time to get there. Turbo's at .0055 at the moment, after getting rejected at .0098 area. What goes down must come up. If you hang from the ceilings, that's all how you look at it. What the hell is he talking about? Justin Crypto says, my goal is to double my Caspa bag by buying Caspa memes. My Degen has got his ears all perked up. There are pros and cons to Caspa memes. I'll explain. Pro, the Caspa community, says Mr. Mouse, is strong with very dedicated people and a fair amount of them. The support is bound to bleed into the memes, or that support is bound to bleed into the memes. The con is that it's going to be some time till we see them on an exchange. Good point to say. An exchange is where all the memes get their main fuel from. There you go. Very good point, Mr. Miles. So that they get them on them exchanges. So imagine how early you will be. Get them all cheapy, just by putting up your Caspa and on the meme coins. I see where you're going with that. Okay. Checking out my chain link. Chain link down to $15.64. Nice. Is that a 618 target up there at 19? Is that what that is? Is that a nailed it mo? I just wanted to press that button. Chain link look kind of interesting to me. I'd love to see $30 chain link. She's just so slow, man. She's just so slow. Oh, it's time to make the donuts. On that note, in the moment, could you please chart Algo? Take a look at Algorand. Algorand, what? Wow, looks like some kind of mean witch's hat. It just doesn't look nice, man. Can we erase all that? Probably gonna draw it right back there, though. I felt like I looked at this recently. Okay, so this level was broken at, what was it, 12:17. We got this level over here pegged. A little bit of a last resort there. Depends on where you're looking at. Let's... I really don't want to erase everything. I think we get another chart. Algorand on a different... Okay, yeah. It was a little... Without erasing my other ideas there, because I don't want to lose that channel idea. Oh look, shoulder, head, and shoulder. That one actually confirmed how that must suck. Have a busted head and shoulder pattern to the upside. If you zoom out a little bit, read between the lines and maybe paraphrase just a little bit, you can squint your eyes and you might see a new pattern forming, which is quite a lot of channel, if you ask me. Those are the freaking channels. Oh, I didn't do it. I just connected the dots. It's not my fault if the angles line up in some kind of certain way, or the price kind of respects those angles in a certain place. Boom. Might we get a little confluence for you? Come on, baby. Give me some confluence. Can you give me some confluence? Oh, man. My trend line ain't up there, baby. My trend line down here. My trend line down here. Look at my trend line. Don't look at my belt line. Don't look at my rounded bottom. Look at my trend line. So 14.06 cents looks like it could come into play here. Fibonacci wise. 11.7. That's just... This one I can see. 14.3. I can see that happening. Broke, lost that guy, and oh man, you're trying to do something there and lost that one. Well, that was your last hope, and you're now losing it unless you went back above it. So we have not established a new bottom here. In my personal opinion, unless we pull a miracle and bounce off right here, which is what she needs to do. On the plus side, man, 100 moving average is still above the 200 on the daily, even though she's getting weighted down, carrying the weight of the world's on her shoulder, man. Don't want to see that cross, then they would flip bearish, and then we got to go, well, now we are definitely looking at 11, or even worse. So we don't want that to happen, but as long as that's up there, we got a chance. So now that we see what's going on the daily, let's go to the 4-hour and see what that looks like. We're way below the 200 moving average. Still that same situation. 100 has not yet crossed it. So there's just a wee little bit of hopium in the air there. Take a breath. Inhale. I did not inhale. Well, that's kind of a dumbass move, isn't it? Well, that would make you a poser. There seems to be some horizontal support around this area of 14.8, and let's hope that I have the shoulder around shoulder. Nay, I'd say. If this channel here breaks to the downside, we make a lower low. Don't want to make a lower low by beyond this wick over here. We'd really love to recover this makeshift trend line, which really should be right up here. We need to get back up around 18-19 cents. That's what you need to do, Algorand. What's up, baby? Why are you breaking the rules? Stop breaking trend lines. Turn around, go the other way, go toward the light. Do I need to draw you an angel? Do we need to bless you like we did Casper? You're not proof of work. I don't know, man. I'll give you the hope. Look. We'll draw you a little bit of angel. A little bit of angel wings. Algorand, you need to go to the angels. Because you're playing with the devil. Like we didn't see that? See that coming? I exposed you. See what you've been doing. You've been playing with the devil. Sitting right there with the devil. Mm-hmm. You got to get away from the devil. Guys, thanks for hanging out with me and my craziness and my stupidness as it getting toward pumpkin time. And I'm going to call just a little bit early. Set my clock for another hour. Why is that? Time to make the donuts. Trade carefully. This is going to be a shaky week, and I'll tune in when I can during the day. It's going to become a shaky week here too, looks like. But thanks for hanging out with me. Portfolios are in the red. If you're a hodler, you'll see them come down a little bit. If you've been paying yourself a little bit, you will appreciate that over these next 7 days, I believe. So you might be able to find some nice prices on maybe even Bitcoin or some of your favorite altcoins. So if you didn't pay yourself, well, you just gotta tuck your head between your legs and hold on and pray to Jesus that you don't get shaken out, because they love to make it a bumpy ride at these points. Be strong, hold on, manage your risk, and let's go make that money. Good night, everybody. Thanks for hanging out.
Come on, come here, boy. Come on. You freaky dog. I don't need to analyze. Every word that comes out is a lie. Make it look like it's so ice. You won't make it to the finish line. Now if you gotta know the truth was gonna let you go. You was fine, never mind, unpredictable. Fade eye off the ground, you ain't no one. You a star, blow it up like supernova. In the nighttime, hit my hotline. Sharing secrets, you wish really was part your life. Basic bullets.
Time for a facelift.
Does your wifey know you're begging for my notice? Promise you're the same. Running for the meds. Show you like my vibe. That's my
John boy.
bad habits.